Swamped with Italian hazelnuts. Caffarel from Italy.
Lydia's Kitchen Studio, provided by Clark. New England's official
People
Sub-Zero
can
and
spend
Real
$20,000 and
Sugar
$40,000 on what? Something they could have taken care of themselves if they'd have nipped themselves in the butt. That's what Pastor Hagee is all about. It's ridiculous, it's stupid, and get over it. It's that simple. Everybody has problems in the world. Everyone overcomes shit every day. Or they don't.
Why you do it. I'm a wine guy, I'm a chef, and I'm a food guy. Pretty much every night guaranteed.
For you to go out and spend, just like that mother, you know, oh, we've all been in therapy, we're trying to deal with his anger issues. Why?
Now, why do we decant wine? Well, here's the deal. Oxygen, for the most part, is the enemy of wine throughout its life.
It's his deal.
Until you open
It isn't
that bottle,
theirs.
Then you really do want it to breathe. And this isn't just true with big reds, where you're blowing off a lot of alcohol in the beginning.
Because, like,
Wines
you
evolve
could go
once
and be
they're-
angry
I
with
find
the
myself
world
drinking
and
white
go
wines,
in your own
rosés,
little
reds,
world.
almost
Go in a
everything.
closet.
I drink a lot of natural wines.
A lot of
and they
people
evolve
do.
in that flask after I've opened them because they're changing.
You don't want to talk about anything. You don't want to say anything. It's your choice.
What do I use? Nothing fancy. An Erlenmeyer flask.
No one can help you
That's
unless
my
you
advice.
want help.
All right, Colmeco, and that's the bite.
Cola Vida.
No one can say anything.
Tonight on WSRE.
It's like me. I wanted help. I needed help. I couldn't
Tonight
understand what
on
the hell was going on
WSRE
here.
World.
And I went and got help.
Tonight
Because
on
that's who I am. I'm going to
WSRE
speak
Create.
up. I'm going to say things. But you don't want to help. You don't want help at college. So sit there and look
I
like
can't wait for you to see
you know
what we have in
everything.
store for this upcoming season of Garden to Table.
and
I'm in
waste
Chicago,
money and more
from
money.
East
You're not
Oklahoma,
doing that to me.
Monticello, Thomas Jefferson Tunnel.
It's a choice, and you got your choice. Like I'm asking you now. Okay, look, you know, you need to get your schedule together. You don't even care about it
We're having a party
enough
out
to
there
even
in the
change
park.
it, because you know you can't take those two classes together, and yet you haven't changed it. It shows me so much. Your actions are speaking louder than your words, because you're not saying any words.
Of the award-winning Born to Explore.
Maturity is not there. It's not. You're not ready for all
The
that.
places. The planet.
It's not like you can't go back when you are.
Unexpected.
Right now, you're not.
It's pretty wild.
Uncovering adventure across
I'm
the
telling
globe.
you, look, you need to do this, you need to do that. You don't. You're lost. You have no sense of any dream or any direction.
DVDs and more from your favorite Create hosts and programs. From home improvement, travel,
And I understand
gardening,
a little
it's in
bit
the
of it.
bag at shopcreate.com.
But I
You
don't.
can do it yourself at createtv.com. Find the latest schedules and recipes.
And it's all my
Learn
fault
helpful tips
of
from
why
your
you're
favorite
the way
hosts
you
and
are.
shows. Or do some
And why
shopping.
it has happened the way
Inspiration is just
it's all
a click
happened.
away.
No, it's
Online
not.
at createtv.com.
It's not at all. I'm your mom, and I've not changed one bit. When I was sitting here very upset, and I know you didn't see me crying a whole lot because I cried a lot when you were gone. But when you came home, you knew I wasn't happy, and you knew I wasn't myself. And never once did you come and say, Mom, I know there's problems and there's things going on, and you never once, when you could have helped me, and you chose not to. And now you're sitting here going, just tell me what you want me to do.
Lone Star State favorite, flank steak and adobo. Adam reveals his top
And
pick
that's
for inexpensive
hard for me to
flavors,
swallow.
And Ashley makes Julia the ultimate Texas breakfast taco. That's all right here on Cook's Country.
Funding for this program has been provided by the following.
Sub-Zero
Nothing's going on.
Wolf Cooking.
It's not.
I know.
Believe in savoring every delicious
Not today.
moment with family and friends.
No, it's not. Not today.
Sub-Zero-wolf.com.
You're right. I will agree with you
Holland America Line
100%.
guests cruise to more than 400 ports of call around the globe.
Never did.
Exploring, experiencing, and making friends along the way.
Travel is more than an itinerary. It has the power to transform us and our world, journey by journey.
And you have yet to answer my question.
Wine and recipes have one thing
The
in
one
common.
question I
They're made
need
with
from you,
love
I just
and
want
meant to be shared.
age
NakedWines.com,
of an
where you
age
can
when
discover
it all
wines
started.
made by a community.
Nothing's ever happened, Mom.
From Valid Fig Growers.
Kohler, for people who do their best work in the kitchen.
When did you start having sex?
You probably remember the Alamo, but have you ever heard of the Chili Queens?
Far back as you
In
can remember.
1836, during that
7?
famous battle, women and some
I've
men
never had
set up
sex, Mom.
stands in Alamo
7
Plaza
months.
and fed the soldiers spicy stews from big copper kettles. And after the railroads came to
I know it
nearby
wasn't
San Antonio
17.
in 1877, tourists sought out the stands where a bowl of beans and chili plus a tortilla cost just a few cents. Now the Chili Queen served all kinds of Mexican fare, and they were
And I know
very
that there's a
popular
7 in it.
style.
No, there
Split
isn't.
from the San Antonio
Yeah, there
Daily
is.
Express
Oh,
in
yes.
1894.
I'm certain there is.
Were ever attentive, always
I'm
together,
certain that
bright
I don't need any doctor. I'm perfectly healthy.
are long gone.
I can help myself.
Carry on that tradition.
I have my truths, and I know that they're true.
Like steak,
No matter what anybody else says.
Well, when I asked you what kind of doctor did you want to go to, you didn't know. What kind of help do you think you need?
But basically, it's steak that's stewed in a chili-based sauce, and it's sweet, and it's a little bit spicy and smoky and a little bit fruity too. And Julia's going to show us how to make it.
An
That's
MD
right.
doctor
We can
only
ask
looks at
10
your
different
body.
cooks how to make this dish. We'll get 12 to 13
When you're sick, you're
different
sick.
answers.
And I
There's
take
so
you to
many
the
styles,
doctor.
and they're all delicious. But we homed in on the style we like the best, All right. which we think is more authentic. Okay. And it all starts with dried chilies. This is the star of the show, anchovies and pasillas. Now these aren't spicy, but the ancho is very sweet and raisiny. The pasilla is a little bitter and earthy.
I just
The
need you to
combination's good.
be
And
aware of what it is
like
you're
that, you
doing.
really have to toast them in the oven. So before we toast them in the oven, you want to get rid of the stem and the seeds. To get rid of the stem, sometimes you can pull it off. You want to cut in there, and that way you get all the seeds out. But we want to control the spice in the heat, so that's why we're going to take them out. In total,
That's why you're not
1.5
blaming
ounces
me.
of ancho and 1 ounce of pasilla. The seeds are almost glued on.
I've done nothing but help you.
Good flavor. All right, there's that one. Now these are
Try
the
to
pasilla.
understand.
They're a little easier because they're really concentrated at the
Because
top
I
of the
am that
chili.
sweet.
So I'm just gonna again cut it open, pull out that pod of seeds. So here we have all of our.
But I'm
chili
not
flakes
that
stemmed
stupid.
and seeded. We're gonna toast them in a 350-degree oven for about 5 minutes to really bring out their flavor. Sounds good?
Don't underestimate me.
All right, so the chili is roasted in an oven for just 5 minutes. They're good and toasty and fragrant. It was a beautiful smell. And now I put them in a big bowl with some warm tap water for 5 minutes. That's to soften them. Take them out of the water. A little water clinging to the chilies is totally fine. There we go. Right into a blender jar. A lot of the adobo sauces we tried included some tomatillos, and we really liked that fresh, fruity, light flavor. But even better, use tomatilla salsa. So this is 3/4 of a cup of jarred tomatilla salsa. Next, a little chicken broth. Just add some good liquid. This is 3/4 of a cup of chicken broth. Now a little bit of orange juice, which you commonly find in some Mexican sauces. This is 1/2 cup of